Hello, Aries. I am Jamie, Soulshine 1111. I am happy to be here. Thank you. If you are here, lots happening above. I know, so much happening above. And if you haven't ever seen me read before or had a reading done by me and would like to learn more about me, to see if you want a reading by me, oh my god, that was a lot. You can find me on Facebook. I drop free downloads and free card drops, intuitive guidance. I also, you can check out my website to learn more about me, soulshine1111.com. Reading is not all I do. Past therapist, I have been doing this for a really long time, I feel like. Anyway, I'm here for you, and I want to be, and I'm grateful for it. There's a lot happening above, and you guys in particular, I am receiving a lot of downloads that I will share with you. Perhaps you will relate to it, and if you don't force yourself to, okay? Everything with a grain of salt. Okay, everything, yeah, don't force something to fit if it doesn't fit in what's happening in your life, okay? Anyway, Aries, are you feeling conflicted? Because I'm feeling as though you might be. And this is because, perhaps, okay, as a cardinal sign, you're a reaction sign. All right. So, had a moments ago, you want to help. Okay. Cancers are the same. What is the other? I think Capricorn is another one. Just really wanting to offer support however you can. And sometimes when that happens, Aries, what I'm getting for you guys is it can become heavy and never intentionally. It's never intentional, right? To take on more. It's just in your heart, right? It's because you guys care. Your fire, your passion, you're led by this, and you just feel things sometimes. However, for you, Aries, you have the ability, unlike a lot of other signs, cardinal energy that are feel things really in depth from the heart. You are able to transform, and part of that is because your ruling planet is Mars, but also part of that is you're headstrong, you're super strong, you're super strength. All right, and what I'm really picking up for you guys right now is I just keep hearing the word conflict. All right, and I will drop some cards, but I am receiving these downloads, and so I do feel as though I should share them with you. Take what resonates, and of course leave the rest. As a cardinal energy, you are initiators for change. All right, as a reaction, the reaction sign fueled with passion. You're kind of like one of those signs that likes to finish things start to finish, and sometimes that can build conflict internally for you guys. And so what I'm really picking up is in your heart, perhaps, I'm hearing the word career. I'm hearing the word job. Okay, so this could have, whatever I'm picking up this energy, it could have something to do with career. Okay, perhaps new things coming in. However, there's some sort of conflict in your life. Maybe it is having to do with work, but it's pulling your attention from actually doing the work. And it's causing you confusion, and it's kind of like you're doing, it's kind of like, have you ever just like kind of just step into a role and you're doing it because it feels super comfortable? That's kind of this energy that I'm picking up about your sign right now, Aries, is that you're like just doing the moves, what you're used to, and it feels conflicting because it's opposite of actually it's opposite. It feels conflicted because it's actually opposite of what you want to be doing. But you're reacting to it, and so it's causing internal frustration, I think. And then, of course, this confusion. And so this could, I am hearing career, so this could have something to do with a coworker. This could have something to do, I'm hearing also the word family. Now that may, you know, if you're feeling more emotional than usual, Aries, okay? We just had the solar eclipse in the new moon of Capricorn, which is getting down to business. And with a solar eclipse, this is activation. So something maybe perhaps was activated in your heart space or mind. I'm going to say mind because it was in Capricorn. That is, that's been weighing on your shoulders. And now as we near, as the portal has been opened for to prepare us for the full moon in Cancer coming up, okay, it's as though you're reflecting, but the full moon in Cancer is also a lunar eclipse, and so this is now actually moving forward to make results. The solar eclipse is activation of it, of the change that needs to happen, and the lunar eclipse is now putting into action what needs to happen. And so because it's falling in the Cancer full moon, it's like a chance for a new beginning, and it falls in your 4th house, Aries. And so this is that of family, relationships, home. Okay? And so it's almost as like you're with after the new moon activating something, that lunar eclipse or solar eclipse activating something internal that I'm not getting that you have even spoken about. Maybe this is on a subconscious level, but it's now rising to the surface. And so this, whatever's happening, like I mentioned, whatever could be happening at work, it's like you're just you're playing the role, but it's because that's just what you're called to. You feel like you should do, but it's actually opposite of what you want to be doing, and it's actually getting in the way of your work. Okay, it's conflicting as so. With the Cancer full moon falling in your 4th house of family, okay, and home, it's almost as though something that was activated in the solar eclipse is now in this lunar eclipse to be closed out. It's time to, like, you're done. You're reaching and understanding. If it is on a subconscious level, okay, follow me. I don't know if this is on a subconscious level. It's rising to the conscious, and it's fresh. And that could be why you might be feeling impatient. Okay, you might be questioning things. This confliction, like I said, could be getting in the way of your work, even though it is about work, perhaps. If it is about family, okay, then it's almost as though it's this full-on emotional roller coaster, and you're feeling as though something's about to give, like something's about to drop, something big is about to happen, and it's feeling some anxiety, which is causing this impatience, while at the same time, I think awareness, because you are becoming more aware of the situation as we head to the solar or lunar eclipse. It's like you're recognizing that your intentions and what you've been doing, either at work or your 4th house of family, has actually been opposite of what you've wanted to. And so, you're feeling super conflicted. And also what I'm getting too is if it is having to do with work, it's almost as though you're mirroring somebody. Okay, you're playing out this role, doing something that, what is it? It's like you're doing something, Aries, and but in your heart you don't even want to, you're over it, like you don't want to. And that's actually mirroring, if they're working with somebody, they're feeling the same way. But this could be on a subconscious level. What? Only if this is making sense to you, please let me know, okay? But this is what I'm getting. And so also perhaps this is playing into, and so you're becoming more aware, and so is this other person, perhaps, that you are working towards something or working together out of what's always, just because you're just following suit of what you should do, and really it's what neither of you want. I don't know. But regardless, okay, this could also have to do with Pluto and Saturn are entering Capricorn on Sunday, I believe. And this is like a big deal because Saturn, okay, well, Pluto is where transformations begins. It's like internally, it's where you prep yourself for a rebirth. And Saturn is actually then where the choices are made and then carried out. And so now you put that shit in Capricorn at the same degree, and it's like explosion. All right. And then you pair that shit up with the full moon in Cancer and the lunar eclipse. It's like things are ending. It's like the death of old and rebirthing of a new start that literally may not have anything to do with what was. New people. It could be new job. It could literally be lifting up, packing up, and moving. So, Aries, you're known for your strength, your creativeness, all right? Your strong will, all right? And you're also known because you serve and you help. I'm really hearing, okay, success is coming in the form of a career. And so breathe through it, all right? Breathe through it and put your energy. This is an opportunity with all of these planets aligning as they are. This is your opportunity to move forward. And if you are riding this wave of just like patterns, because that's just what you've done, but it's causing this frustration and internal conflict, this is the time and opportunity to actually close it out so new can come in. And I'm getting huge career success. Just what I'm getting, okay? Beautiful though. It sounds tough. It sounds hard. But nonetheless, good things are coming. Okay, so anyway, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take a drink of this. Okay, all right, I'm gonna get an overall energy for you guys. I am gonna drop some cards. I got carried away. I'm sorry. I was receiving all these. I'm not sorry. I was receiving these downloads, and so I think that they wouldn't have come through if they weren't important for you to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna just say overall. Okay, let me just call in my angels, my guides, spirit above, universe, my committee. Use me as a clear channel for Aries. Overall general energy, please, for the collective Aries. No reversals unless otherwise guided for Aries, please. Overall general population. Okay, how are they feeling right now? Okay, well, that is all right. Okay, so right now there is some serious questioning in your own action and in the actions of others. And why? It's because that crown chakra is opening. It's like you're stepping out of just like these patterns is what I'm getting. Like what I was talking about at the beginning there is like just riding that wave of how it's always been. It's like now you're stepping out of it because you're recognizing internally like it's maybe not what you want. And so it's like this trickery on yourself. And also perhaps you are recognizing that is being mirrored to you at work or in the family, okay? And there's question and doubt. and it's causing this confliction. And it's causing this confliction because you are awakening perhaps. And but make sure, Aries, okay, because this is glamour, opulence, this is 20, this is Unsuli Queen, this is a partnership perhaps. And what I'm getting by the look on her face and the heavy, you know, hanging off her shoulders, is like, it's becoming too much. Okay, and so that third eye is also opening. And you're seeing through shit for what it is and no longer wanting to enjoy that ride because it's not been enjoyable perhaps. Because look at her face. Irritation, frustration, doubt. Okay, it's like you're wanting to remove the veil and move on. Okay, and so glamour. So perhaps you've been living a life of material and you're tired of it. Perhaps this is... perhaps somebody else in your life is living a life of material and you're tired of it. Regardless, what I'm picking up strongly is money is involved in it. And the doubt, I'm getting the energy of feeling used. That doesn't seem fully, it's manipulation. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure, but there is an inner energy here that you are doubting what you've been doing, or somebody is doubting what you've been doing. But keep in mind with tarot, it can have either effect. This can be either or, okay? This doesn't have to be just your energy. It could be somebody in your life, however it relates to you, okay? But you are awakening to see past bullshit, okay? Bottom of the deck, overall energy for this card, okay, what I'm picking up, so you see the braids in her hair? It's almost as though this deceit you're just wearing it and it's wrapping itself and it's almost suffocating. And so it's like this burden is hanging off your shoulders. And it's just like irritation to the fucking core, and your strength is coming through as you are seeing through the bullshit. You're becoming more self-motivated, more ambitious than perhaps you have felt lately. And now is the time that you, through reflection and recognizing this bullshit with all these alignments of planets helping as your guide, you're able to see things for what they are, including what you really want, and recognizing what you really want isn't what you've been working toward. And that maybe you've been working towards things for the wrong reason, and now it's starting to, that you're starting to see that, and you're wanting to come from a place of heart and truth, and that's not where you've been coming from. And so it's causing you to be fucking irritated as shit. I don't know. Okay, bottom of the deck, overall energy, another 2. Wow, because this is 20. In numerology, this is 2. Partnership, some sort of partnership with either with yourself or with somebody else. I'm getting with somebody else, okay? Because nobody can just weave this in that perfect weave on top of her head just by themselves. It takes a lot. But you're awakening. That third eye is opening and you're seeing through all of it. Okay, another 2. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, 2. Partnership. So perhaps this is Juriat. This is looking shit straight in the face, doing what you need to deal with it and handle it. Crown chakra perhaps opening, but also feeling super blocked and stagnant. Okay, you are perhaps, okay, you be irritant. This says healer, nourishment, nurture. Maybe this irritation is stemming because you are, maybe that's what it is. This conflict, this internal conflict is like this career. You're nourishing your career, but not fully getting what you want out of it. Or if it has to do with your 4th house of family and home, you're nourishing that and trying to heal that, but it's also not what you want because it's for the wrong reason that you've been wanting it. And now you're recognizing that you're doing it all for the wrong reason and you don't want it. Hence the irritation and frustration. Wow. Okay, there's some sort of blockage though. And you're feeling like you've been lied to. See, look at these facial, look at the eyes. It's like, it's kind of like the energy of like, don't fucking try me anymore. Don't fucking lie to my shit. I'm stronger than you think type energy. Like, don't use my shit. I mean, look at this. Let's get a storyline for you guys. Regardless, you're stepping into your power and your strength, and it's a beautiful thing. And how you're getting there is by understanding through your own conflict resolution with the help of the planetary shifts above, perhaps, and recognizing things for what they are. Your own things and work and others. And now you want to move forward. Healing yourself. This could be 2 2s on the board. A partnership, perhaps, and now stepping forward to no longer offer to heal and carry others in a material way, because this is glamour. So you're carrying somebody else in a material way, perhaps financially. And then this one is 2, taking it all back and using it for yourself. And that's okay to do, Aries. That's okay to do. To use your own money for you, or your own, what you make. Because I'm getting a lot about this career stuff. And so breathe through it. And so, yeah, let's get a storyline. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead, but it's also, it's just so, you've got some heavy happening. And you're wanting to just actually nourish yourself at this point. Let's see. Okay, overall energy, please, just off the selenite one. For Aries, please, angel storyline for Aries. Thank you. I call on my guides. Spirit above for Aries, please. Either way, I just saw the fastest moving knight in the deck. Also, the Aries one. When you can't get out of this fast enough. I'm feeling like you can't put an end to it fast enough. This feeling, this overload. That was stupid. All right, Aries. Let's see where you're at. All right, lovies. For Aries, angels. Secrets are falling, though. You're learning something for Aries. Or they're not, and you see through it, and you're still being lied to, and that's even causing more frustration. That's what I'm getting. There's a lot of deceit, and it has to do with material gain. You're giving material, yeah, and being taken for granted. Okay, it could be a Virgo, because first card out is the Virgo card, the Hermit. And so when you look at the next card out is the High Priestess. So this is how it's being mirrored or whatever. But this came out first, and it's looking actually the opposite way. They're looking opposite of the Virgo is actually looking away from the Hermit is actually looking away from the High Priestess. Okay, just a second here. This is major change happening in your life, Aries. Okay, so when the Hermit comes out, it's like going internal. Really avoiding situations to become clear with oneself and diving deep to understand oneself and kind of cleanse oneself and just like be a hermit. And okay, isolating is what I'm getting to. The High Priestess, when she pops out, it's like the end all, it's like the know all says nothing. And so that could be, all right, it could be, okay, and then you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and then you've got the Page of Swords. Okay, and so what I'm really getting here, you guys, Aries, is that somebody in your life, this could be you, okay, and keep in mind, whether it's the High Priestess, the Queen, the Page, whatever, it's all energy. It doesn't necessarily, the energy isn't defined in male or female. It's just energy, okay? So the Hermit, if this is you, you're diving internal, okay? And you're looking away to kind of reground yourself. If this is somebody else, they're looking away to reground themselves. And it could have to do with the High Priestess. If this High Priestess is you, it's like you know all of the things and you're just waiting for the truth to come out and you're not getting it. And so it's causing this frustration. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. There's somebody in this situation, perhaps. Okay. Because look, the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, they don't look happy. Okay, so this is like, and honestly, the High Priestess doesn't look super happy either. And so it could be Okay, and this is having to do with finances, perhaps that career. Okay, and offering, but feeling like if, okay, wow, okay, well, Aries, what I'm getting is this is also earth energy, and so is this, okay, but what I'm really getting is it's gonna have to do with Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but what I'm getting, because career keeps coming into your reading, all right, it's like you've worked so hard to make money, and now it's almost as though you're recognizing, look at how sad, and she just looks at it, and it's just like ready to give more, but so drained from giving more and not getting it back. It's like this stagnancy, and I'm getting this as very similar energies here. So whether this could be you, okay, both of being you, knowing, you know, but it could also be multiple. This could be your family. This could be somebody else completely outside the situation, because, or this could be also somebody else outside the situation watching over. I mean, grain of salt with where you're taking it, with how you're receiving this, but there is something really big about your reading, and it is a shift, knowing a shift needs to happen and change needs to take place, but nobody wants to do it, but at the same time they want to do it, but it's bringing it's literally bringing things down. This could be your career, all right, and what you've worked for, and this could be the drain of it. And so you've worked so hard, Aries, to receive and make such a material gain, and it's like somebody keeps taking it, or you just keep giving it. Okay, Page of Swords. All right, and I will get a clarifier. Page of Swords, this is about communication, having to learn how to communicate in a new way. This could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if that is significant in your life, but this is new way of communication. All right, standing your ground, but doing so in a different way. Perhaps this is just starting to recognize that you need to protect yourself and what you're worth. It's like being played. A real energy of being played, because like, look at the facial expression there. It's a real energy of being played, and now you're over it. Don't even want to look back at it. And it's almost bottom of the deck. It's almost as though you can't get out of it fast enough. Knight of Swords. They can't communicate it as fast enough, but it's hard to communicate when you feel so conflicted that you don't even know how to put it into words. Aries, so much. Okay, so can I get a clarifier on the Hermit, please, for Aries? Clarifier, insight. Okay, so this is somebody that there was a true connection with before. This is about love. This is about nourishment. This is about giving, but there's a lot of confliction in it. Okay. Okay. So clarifying the Hermit is this could be a personal person in your life, like a significant other, a partnership that has brought you joy before, but that's coming to a completion, all right, because perhaps that there's been a give to somebody else. Perhaps that's either of these. Could be taking things elsewhere, but all the meanwhile still taking from you. What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, it just got a little deeper here. and Knight of Cups. Okay, the clarifier. And so a cycle is coming to an end. You know it has had to, because you've tried. Here's the Ace of Rods. You tried, and it's just kind of like deaf ears is what I'm getting. And so now you're just ready to take yourself and go forward and end the cycle, because you know that it's necessary at this point. It's like all you're doing is grieving over it, and it's bringing you down, and you see shit for what it is. You've tried to nourish it, you've tried to heal it, and you've just continuously been taken from. And so now it's just left you feeling so angry and hurt and frustrated and annoyed and done. Okay. And so I feel like really, as far as this, and so you can't get out of it enough. And so you're ready to move forward out of it, to start now work towards this new advancement in what I'm getting is in your career. I think that there's something really big in the form of your career about to come through. And the bottom of the deck, overall energy for the clarifiers is the Tower. If it hasn't fallen yet, it's about to. And it could be that that's the ending of the cycle that needs to end, which is also a very good match for the bottom of the deck, the overall energy. And it also goes very, very well with your overall energy. Okay, and so I think that once you're able to focus and really take time for you to breathe, all right, and to make an idea or come up with a plan of how you're going to move forward based off of what you want and only what you need, you can expect, starting on Sunday, perhaps a new opportunity to come in the form of career and success. I really do feel that's coming for you. Okay, and so let's see here. I know we're already at 30 minutes, but I just want to get, what is Aries learning from all of this? What is Aries learning? Okay. Forgiveness. All right, solar plex. So if you're feeling gut pain, all right, acknowledge that harboring resentment is blocking the flow of love. You're recognizing this. You literally might be feeling pain in your gut, okay, because of these cycles. But because of these cycles, you're awakening. This is also that third eye energy. And so bottom of the deck, overall, what you're learning is something needs to end, a death of a cycle. Okay, another learning that endings are merely a chance for new beginnings is what you're learning. And so now you're moving forward. Okay. All right, I'm feeling guided to this deck too. Oh, Aries. This is a beautiful reading. It is, because sometimes it takes, just a little bit of insight to be able to then come into your own power, all right, which you're about to do if you haven't already. You feel the light coming. You know it needs to happen. And so now you're going to move to it and step into your own power, taking it back boldly and confidently. I see there's a card here. Yeah, failure. All right, I didn't see this here. This is that third eye opening right down to the root chakra. It's like understanding that a mistake is only the next opportunity to learn. And you've learned. And so now you're putting an end to it and stepping into your power. It's like you've seen the light now. You've been through all you need to now, and now you're going to nourish yourself and take it back and move forward. All right, bottom of the deck, and you're going to do that by believing in yourself. Finally, believing in your own magic and not giving any more to anyone else until you become stable. And you're going to do it. And as you believe in your own magic, that career is going to take off even bigger than it ever has. All right, so rest knowing, okay, magic is coming in the form of your career and expansion, and it's to be a beautiful thing. I think that's amazing. I'm being guided to do this. Yeah, and with this, all right, the world is your oyster. You're going to exceed your expectations once you can release this, and you're going to soar into excellence. I love it. Oh, Aries, that's really good. Let's go overall. That is actually really good, okay? Let's give you guys some oracle guidance, please, for Aries. For Aries, angels. This is so long, you guys. I didn't expect. I'm sorry. All right. Wow, that's a lot. Well, the bottom of the deck there is take time to breathe. That's funny, because that's what because a new start is coming, but that's too many cards. I do think that take time to breathe, because a new start is coming for you, Aries. Okay. For Aries, angels. There it is. All right. Okay, yeah. Beautiful way to tie in this, okay? Your hard work is paying off. All all right? You're stepping into your own. As you cycle this old thing out, you're going to begin to come into your power and flourish after the tower has fallen, unless it already, I'm getting that it might have already. And so the answers you need will be coming, all right? Now is the time, Aries, with how the planets are aligned, to move forward and move out. End the cycles of what's bringing you down and irritated. And the new direction is coming, and it's going to be amazing success, all right? So don't let pride get in your way. It's hard to step away from where we've been comfortable, but you're doing it. I know it's about to happen. Look, this is the new moon in Capricorn. This is what we just had. This is that solar eclipse that I think perhaps started it off for you and recognizing like, holy shit, I can't do this anymore. All right, so balance spiritually and practically. Okay, this is the full moon in Pisces, but this is change. Okay, change is happening. Okay, and this is all gonna happen for you. Okay, that coming into power, the end of the old, goodness coming in, and nourishment for yourself finally. When you just, bottom of the deck, overall energy, all right? Work through your fears. Work through your fears, and you will exceed all of the expectations you may have had for yourself, and therefore anybody else. I am so proud of you, Aries. Thank you for being here. I am glad you are. I'm sorry this went really, really long, but fuck. If you would like to subscribe, if you liked how this one rolled out, and if it related to you in any way, please say so in the comments. If you want your own personal dive deep, get a hold of me. I would be more than happy to do that. All right, find me on Facebook and Instagram. Check out my website, soulshine1111.com. And until then, be loved, be together. Best of luck to you, Aries. Go grow.